Have you ever wondered how one man could change the course of history? In the year 356 BC, in the heart of Pella, Macedonia, a legend was born. His name was Alexander, son of King Philip II and Queen Olympias. His birth was shrouded in prophecy, with seers predicting a future of unparalleled greatness. And it seemed the prophecy was right. Alexander's education was entrusted to none other than Aristotle, the revered philosopher, who honed his intellect and sparked his curiosity for knowledge and conquest. But it wasn't just his mind that was sharp. Alexander also proved his mettle on the battlefield at an early age. A notable instance was his instrumental role in the Battle of Chaeronea, where his strategic prowess led to a decisive victory. By the time he was 20, Alexander was ready to step into his father's shoes and begin his own journey to greatness. What does it take to conquer the world? For Alexander, it was a mix of ambition, strategy, and a little bit of luck. At a mere 20 years old, Alexander ascended to the throne, his gaze firmly set on the horizon. His military campaigns began with the swift conquest of Persia, a feat that showcased his strategic genius and indomitable spirit. Egypt fell next, willingly embracing the young conqueror as their liberator. But Alexander's ambition was insatiable. He pushed eastward, venturing into the unknown territories of India. Throughout these conquests, he remained undefeated, a testament to his military prowess and leadership. Along his path of victory, he established over 20 cities, each bearing his name, Alexandria. These cities stand as enduring testaments to his influence and vision. In just a decade, Alexander had carved out one of the largest empires the world had ever seen. His reign was short, yet his impact immeasurable. What happens when a great leader dies unexpectedly? In Alexander's case, his empire didn't die with him. Instead, it found itself in a whirlwind of chaos, a power vacuum that left the world in suspense. Alexander's sudden death in Babylon set off a series of events that would forever alter the course of history. The Wars of the Diadochi, a fierce and bloody struggle for control among Alexander's generals, ensued. These generals, once united under Alexander's banner, now divided his empire amongst themselves like spoils of war. It was a time of treachery, alliances, and battles, but out of this tumultuous period, the Hellenistic era emerged. The generals, now rulers of their own kingdoms, carried forward Alexander's vision of blending cultures, each in their own unique way. They built cities, fostered the arts, and promoted scientific thought, all under the Hellenistic influence. Alexander may have been gone, but his influence lived on in the kingdoms that followed. What does it mean to live in a world shaped by one man's vision? Imagine, if you will, a period of time where Greek culture spread far and wide, reaching corners of the world it had never before touched. This was the Hellenistic period, a time when new cities rose from the dust, radiant with the brilliance of Greek architecture and ideas. Yet, this was not just an era of physical expansion. It was also a time of intellectual growth. The minds of this period were as expansive as the territories they inhabited. Figures like Euclid laid the groundwork for geometry, while Archimedes set the stage for physics. And let's not forget the remarkable Hypatia, a woman who defied societal norms to make significant contributions in mathematics and philosophy. From the sands of Egypt to the peaks of India, the world had been forever changed by Alexander and the era he inspired. So, what can we learn from Alexander the Great and the Hellenistic world? We have explored his meteoric rise, sweeping conquests, untimely demise, and the ensuing Hellenistic period. One man's ambition, one man's vision can indeed change the world, and that is the enduring legacy of Alexander the Great.